Great houses, or in the ashlands, threatening to destroy all we have built. My legacy must endure. Welcome to Morrowind.
Morrowind now, huh? Okay. So slow. Okay. That looks interesting. About it, but does that mean it's actually gonna do that, or? Okay, well, I don't know how this is. Okay. Yeah, actually. This is Calabast. That one's not terrible. And if it is, then it's kind of BS. No one could have done that. Logging in. Character. Okay, I plugged in the wrong one. My bad. Okay, let's hope this works. Well, microphone's working, but I don't know. Or just not like that. Technical difficulties. Don't we all love them? Okay.
What a fabulous voyage we've shared, my friend. To Vardenfell and new opportunities. Still reading that letter? Lovers know who. No need to confirm or deny it. We all have our secrets. I wonder what Vardenfell has in store for us.
Checking rocks ahead! Brace yourselves!
Well, that doesn't sound good.
Okay, well.
I can see that. Walk this way, and let's make sure everything works after that dreadful shipwreck.
Just feels like everything's coming from the wrong just to check. Okay. Why feel so heavy? I've stolen your fancy
Look what the sea coughed up. Welcome to Vardenfell, land of dark elves, lava flows, and slaves of all descriptions. Speaking of slaves, let me get those manacles off you.
Wait, nipples, I got.
Oh, you'll find I'm full of surprises. I have just the thing. Hold still. There. You've been captured by slavers. Haven't you been paying attention? Maybe you hit your head when your ship crashed into the rocks and dumped you onto the bitter coast. Slavers? Me? No. My allegiance leans in an entirely different direction. Let's just say I'm here to help you escape this place. Then you can get back to what you were doing before the slavers...
Okay, let's... Still having technical difficulties. Yeah, that might help if I just turn down the game audio. Perhaps. Perhoopsies. Right. Well, hopefully that'll work a little bit better.
Not so fast, hero. I need to make sure you can handle yourself in a fight.
Right.
Not everyone recovers from a near-death experience that quickly.
Let's hope my microphone actually works. Doesn't want to kill. Alright, let's test it.
Let's go over some of the basics. Hit me. I want to see what you've got.
Nice. Now follow it up.
Try to block this one.
Finish her off.
Why don't I just kill it?
Impressive. You're just what I need to pull my plan together. Most of the slavers are currently out on a raid. That means it's the perfect opportunity for us to make our escape.
Oh, great, we're gonna escape.
Oh, not too much, really. I need you to find a set of slaver clothes so you don't look like one of the prisoners. Plus, we need the gate key, or we'll never make it to the docks. Here, take my spare lockpick in case you need it. I've got a few more things to check on before we can make our escape. You do your part, and I promise you, I'll do mine. Some locks resist even the best efforts of a skilled thief. They're crafted using superior components and complex mechanisms, like the lock on the gate. If I had all the time in the world, maybe I could crack it. But we don't have that luxury.
Yeah, because we're slaves.
An idea? Of course. I just need proof to satisfy my superiors. But don't worry, I'm sure I'll have things...
I'm going. Bye-bye. Interesting graphic. I kind of do expect I'm not just for the sake of it. Knowing me, I probably am.
Drawers, why didn't you wake me? Have you been drinking the aged treacherous slave? I'll have your head!
It's only slightly important to know how to get rid of the weapon. Ah, that's the button. Okay.
Over here.
These guys are friends, right? Hi.
Did you get the things Naryu wanted?
Yeah.
The slavers. Naryu sent a signal to the house guard. You are a ray of sunshine on a cloudy morning.
Probably should have listened to this dialogue, but
I couldn't have done much better myself, hero. Good work down there. There's one more thing to do if you're up to it. Time is short, but I have something to tell you. You've earned that much at least. I'm an assassin, a Morag Tong agent here to complete a job. The writ I carry gives me the legal authority to end my target's life. No questions asked. I'm here to kill Captain Svardstar, leader of this band of slavers. Because I need your help. I can kill the captain and 10 of his thugs without breaking a sweat. But the slavers' ship? It's faster and stronger than anything the locals can throw at it. Not big on gratitude, I see. Look, I signaled Sedanin, but they won't get here in time to stop the slavers. With your help, we can end the slavers, save their prisoners, and sink their ship. Otherwise, the prisoners are as good as dead.
I mean, we can let them run.
Gather some fire salt and kindle pitch from the docks. With them, you can make a firebomb. Not only will setting their ship on fire destroy it, it will flush Svardstar from his hiding hole so I can end him.
Yeah, let's just end him with yeah, let's look at all of these. What? That would be too useful. that guy's bow. Give me the bow.
Yeah.
Really? I'm not trying to keep up.
Over here! Get on board and let's go! And maybe the slavers won't notice.
They're bombarding the ship! Wait!
Go below decks and use the firebomb. I'll search for the captain.
Scathing fetcher! I'll kill you!
Someone put out that fire while I deal with this flea.
Nice! We made a great team. Now let's get off this burning ship.
See, it's a nice game, but I just feel like Skyrim had better quality. Again, that's what they tend to do. Like, they have a really nice game like Skyrim or like Halo 3, and then they start adding extra like series to it, and then that's when they start to screw up.
Good. You've returned to your senses. Let's talk. So, care to tell me what you're doing on that slaver ship? This is the port town of Seydanin, on the island of Vardenfell. We fished you out of the burning wreckage of a slaver ship near Firemouth. If you're not a slaver, why were you dressed as one? I'll let Governor Salvi sort this out. She wants to see you. Best not to keep her waiting. Come with me.
Got that red mark, so now I don't know who's an enemy and who's a drop. I just assume everything's
Another rescue, Sergeant? Let me just record the name in my ledger.
Not this one. Governor Salvi doesn't want an official record.
Really? Very well. And the governor's in her office.
As governor of this region, I have questions that need to be answered. We found you among the wreckage of the slaver ship, and we found a strongbox with your name on it in another wreck. I'll give you the strongbox if you tell me the truth.
Sure.
Did she? And where is this writ? I don't see any writ. And without a writ, all I have is a murder. Take your strongbox, but we'll hold on to you until I have proof of your claim. I have no patience for tale-tellers or slavers.
A moment, Governor. Here's my honorable writ of execution for the slaver captain.
These papers appear to be in order.
We're done here, hero. But don't worry. I'm sure we'll see each other again.
I suppose you can go now, and we'll leave your name out of the official record. Just don't make me regret this.
Trust me. Later on, I'm sure you'll regret it. Mobilize enemies in front of you, but not too sure. What I'm gonna do next.
Please, someone... There's an armiger injured on the road outside Seyda-Neen. So much blood! They need... I'm not exactly sure. The buoyant armiger was accompanying Canon Valasar on a mission for Lord Vivec, but something terrible must have happened. Canon Valasar sent me to find help. She's on the road just outside of Seyda-Neen.
Forgive me, Outlander, but I have enough to deal with. I'm just a simple tribunal priest, and the trouble at the ancestral tomb was too much for even our buoyant armiger to deal with. I have failed Lord Vivec, and left a colleague alone at the tomb. Lord Vivec sent the three of us to seek guidance at the Andrino ancestral tomb. We were attacked when we got there, and our guard was seriously hurt. I barely got her to safety, but we failed to complete the mission Lord Vivec bestowed upon us. Canon Levoul. He remained behind after we retreated from the tomb. I know he wants to get back inside and ask Lord Vivec's questions, but there's no way he can get past the Daedra.
What's wrong? Someone help!
By the three! First a wounded armiger, now this!
By dawn and dusk, evil creeps through the shadows of my beloved Vardenfell. But an outlander arrives to aid my people, just as I have foreseen.
Those words, what do they mean? What happened? Merciful Azura, the Mother Soul spoke through you. It's a miracle!
Lord Vivec, protect me! That was Azura, the Queen of the Night Sky. And you, she spoke directly to you, Outlander. I'm surprised the Daedric Prince would risk Lord Vivec's wrath to proclaim a prophecy. But she did say you were here to aid us. The Daedric Prince Azura possessed that woman and spoke through her. I've heard of such occurrences, of course, but to witness such an event... She said evil creeps through the land. I wonder if it has anything to do with what we saw at the tomb. We sought guidance in a matter that concerns Lord Vivec. I received specific questions to ask while Levoul concentrated on summoning his ancestor. The Daedra ruined those plans when they fell upon Urnsey, and we were forced to flee. Vile creatures from oblivion. You hear about an odd ghost. The Buoyant Armigers comprise one of the military orders of the Tribunal Temple. Where are you from? Children learn of Red Mountain before they even taste Flynn. The mountain sits at the center of Vardenfell, periodically rumbling like a sleeping Nyx shaking its leg. Lately, however, it seems to be waking from its long slumber. Azura is the cruel but wise Daedric Prince of Dawn and Dusk. She's one of the good Daedra, for what that's worth. But for her to speak through an innocent means something terrible is about to happen. Why else would she dare Lord Vivek's wrath? What do they teach you where you come from?
Exactly.
Lord Vivek's a living god! Azura is merely the anticipation of Sothacian. Vivek stands as the present and the future, while Azura clearly represents Vardenfell's past. So no, they don't get along. You don't know Lord Vivek, one of the living gods of the Dunmer Tribunal. You must be new to our land, Outlander. But there's no time. Canon Levoul remain behind. Yes, one of the god monarchs.
Bah! Dull-clawed pieces of... How could this happen, Falura? Ah!
Come on.
Yes. Hello. What are you doing out in the middle of nowhere? Going for a walk? This one often... Nervous? Me? Ha! Do not make this one laugh. Hallin here is just horrible. Bandits kicked this one out of his home and stole his crops. Halindir is just a simple farmer, you see. They will make me a starving pauper. You will help? Oh, bless you. This one planted his crops in a cavern nearby. Zain Sipilu, please, retrieve my notes and poison the water. You are a true hero, Walker. A brave and noble...
feel like I'm gonna have nightmares about that. Ugh. His legs are just creepy. So these guys
I can't let Lord Vivec down. Those monsters, it's too dangerous. What am I going to do?
Oh no, whatever will I do? I should
Did
send
Canon
this
Valasar send
stranger into your
Oh, she
city.
did, didn't she?
Please,
That means she made it to
send this
Saint-Denis.
random
As the saints declare, the tribunal always provides. We'll need to be cautious, however. Take this scroll with Lord Vivec's inquiries, while I summon forth my ancestor spirit and concentrate on maintaining the connection. We're really going to do this. I wish I... Follow me, but keep an eye out for those Daedra.
Yeah, Daedra. That's definitely gonna fit real well. Yeah.
Careful. The creatures attacked as soon as we entered the Hall of Remembrance.
Keep away from the Earthreach. What was that? Help over here, aren't you, Harry?
This used to be such a peaceful place. I came here as a young acolyte to meditate.
Shoot, this is
We're nearly there. Then we can summon my ancestor. The summoning chamber. I'll call forth my ancestor, then you can ask Vivek's questions.
That'll definitely work.
Hasn't my rest been disturbed enough by those filthy Daedra? Why do you summon me, descendant?
My Lord Vivek has inquiries that only you can answer, my lady. My companion will present them with your permission.
The warrior poet? Very well. Ask Vivek's questions. Ask the warrior poet's questions, Outlander. Ah, Lord Vivek always had a way with words. Tell him to rest assured. The heart remains safe. I wonder why that concerns him. Ask the remaining questions as might. An enemy of old, yes, but not the one that Vivek presumes. Sotha Sil imagined multiple scenarios and contemplated endless solutions. He even experimented with his divinity, drawing energy to study before returning it. Loss will come, he foresaw, but not until the collapse of the temple. Now, back to sleep.
I hope that's what Lord Vivek needed. Let's talk outside.
Really? You're running away?
You took it. You ate it.
You need help accessing. What did you learn, sir?
Thank you for helping me complete my task. Now, I need to return to Vivek City. Have you been there? It's amazing. Ziggurats, right? Just between us, I understood neither the questions asked nor the answers received. Not that I expected you. Some things aren't meant for mortal minds. That's another reason for you to come to Vivek City, to help me explain what my ancestors said. Excellent. I just need to make a quick stop in Seyda-Neen to check on my original traveling companions. When you get to Vivek City, head right to the palace and I'll meet you there. I know that Lord Vivek will want to reward you for assisting me. I'll be along shortly. When you get to Vivek City, head directly for Lord Vivek's palace. Once there, I'll make introductions and we can tell the warrior poet everything we've learned. Of course. As I said, the tribunal consists of our three living gods, Vivek, Almalexia, and Sotha Sil. They lead us in spiritual matters and rule over Dunmer society as god monarchs of the Dark Elves. I serve Vivek, but honor the entire tribunal. Unfortunately, no. The Dunmer houses bow to the tribunal, but the savage Ashlanders refuse to acknowledge their divinity. The heretics never allowed themselves to be assimilated into the great houses. Instead, they hold to primitive superstitions.
We've been waiting to see Lord Vivek for 3 days. Do you think something's wrong?
Kiba's a good dog, but she doesn't like Bardao very much. Every time I take her outside, she barks at the damn moonlit until her little voice gets hoarse. When the pact formed, I told myself it was time to visit our newfound allies. So I've been to the swamps of the lizards and the lands of the puny elves. It's been a great journey so far, but Kiba hates to travel. Sure, Bones, you expect me to travel alone? Or worse yet, you want me to leave poor Kiba with my mother? That would just be cruel. I wouldn't want to wish that on a dog. You know what I mean.
Yeah. Wait, I said jail. I'm like, why did I say jail?
Wise avoid apology when ravers must be beaten. So sing not with the dusty tongue.
You have a look about you. Some sort of quality that's rare to find. And trust me, I'm never wrong about these sort of things. Can I interest you in a room at the local inn? Look, empty rooms are just bad for business. The upkeep alone costs me more than the place is worth. But I think we can come to a sort of arrangement. And not the sort of arrangement that involves a few drinks. Let me be clear about that. I need someone to improve the reputation of my properties. A hero type who people look up to. And I have a feeling about you. You've done something great and are probably on the way to do something greater. Seems like we can help each other here. Yeah, all right. Details. I can see how this might be a bit sketchy, but don't worry. The inn room is well kept, conveniently located. I know you adventuring types wanting a home in every town. This would be a nice addition to your holdings. No catch. I just need someone to freshen up my image. And my gut tells me you're the one to do that. As long as you're not planning on turning it into a skooma den or an outlaw's refuge, the room is all yours. Oh, sure. You can set up some crafting stations, house your pets, display any treasures or trophies you've come upon in your adventures. Hey, you can even set up a target dummy to practice combat. Just don't demolish the place and we're good. Excellent. You won't regret this decision, I swear. Here's the deed and key to the room. Took me a while, but I hope the room is to your liking. With your reputation, I'm sure you shouldn't have any trouble with the neighbors. If you do, remember death threats are not the way to go. Had a spot of trouble when my last tenant started sending those out. Nope, just make yourself at home. Spruce things up a bit. Honestly, I can't wait to see how you arrange the place. Hopefully you'll end up with a few less Daedric shrines than another former tenant of mine. Like 0. 0's a good number. Oh, what a relief. I can't tell you how hard it is to wash bloodstains off of cobble floors. But that's not even the worst of it. I've had tenants cram their rooms with the wildest things. Mounts, foliage, assistants. I mean, it's an inn room. I own this and several other properties throughout Tamriel. It pays to diversify. Of course, that means I've got to look out for a variety of troubles, too. But hey, no one ever said the real estate business was easy.
Oh shoot, I'm probably in the wrong place, aren't I? Or is this not? I don't know. It actually kind of makes sense if this is the place. Customize hero with the house editor. That's great. You know, how do I exactly... Hopefully.